Me machi na me mo akwa ban fambra Adom TV so ene Nnawotwi nyame adom yasan be hia e so yetumi de Ghana man eto baby a me ne wo nyina betumi abomoden aboa mana afa ne ntampefra na insensem bebre na aba Nnawotwi mu enim se okọ parliament MPP MPs NDC MPs omu nyina no omu ntumi ntina fie ho yenya omododo no mfanye eye o man adwuma also omuye o parliament o adenti na banasa ya na nsem no edoso Nnawotwi we amonso yenim se Ghana Education Service can say headmistress or West African Senior High School was on shemfa na adwuma nto because if he say omoye hwehwemu ehu say teacher allowance and some allowances be enye compulsory no mame no treating say compulsory akura wontumi antua no na ye omotwe na so enti onfa na adwuma nto na grad for ebe mo be kan sembe bre say dabi ye hwe ne ekwa dia enya dia esese mame no de na adwuma to office ne oye no eye awofo ankasa omoyi omu say free senior high school enam say implementation enko yi no na the challenges be bre aba nintino e say omohwe no mama no etoa so eno nsem so ebetu dwa na eno anso yekoda sore ya na nsem bubruja ye mame Cecilia Abenada Pao ye works sanitation minister abetu dwa say ne house helps bia na nkomo ye adwuma ne fie ho 118-year-old and 30-year-old be omo ede omo nsa bone sikem afasika sombo 1 million America $4 no omo ye no mu ohwe nso 300,000 euros nso yesika omo afa ohwe Ghana cedis mo yese eno no eye ne yam tudin cedis ne bebre na etumi abanasa yesaka court document no eno no ekasai yebehwe na ye de atudwa ema wonso wetumi ehunu no bi na ye bisa se ye be den na ma o man Ghana kra etumi afa ne ntampefra ensama ye tie betumi anase ye nyina ye de yadwen edisi so betumi ama o man Ghana akonanim no enene ye sinkonya ye ba be discuss ye hu se kwan ben ye fa so betumi ama nioma akoyie na saa sika dodo nyina kra no e wo se da obi dem emra no kasen ewo ho MPs no nso denti eno muntumi ntina fie ho sansense nyina ye nsama ye de besi edwa betudwa me ne wo ye besi ndwa ho na ya kire adwen se ne ye ya betumi ama o man Ghana akọ nanim ye frame Samuel Kojo Brace me gina me producers anemo camera for sound for nyina team dodo no me gina omo na mama akọ abada wase se odu afidie na to ha oba behwe ye we eye Nnawotwi Yi dwumedi a yedi no Adom TV etwa no ho so e wasempa 94.7 FM yeda se waba onim se dan nyina ye ne o enedi dwumem wadwenkyere no ehia ye okọ social media Facebook Adom TV je wadwenkyere no ho mehwe na mafa na makan ma obi anso ehu won so ne awokyere e won nsem a ye nsa ka ehu ye kọ ne abatew ye ba nsem ni na no ye de begu ho one yentena Memo akwa babio emfambra ya Adom TV and Asempa FM. Yenhwe eye Mama Cecilia Abenada Pa issue no senior court no document esi eka document ayesa aka no menhwe na mema wonso hu eye nsem ne senior city na case no say the Republic versus Patience Boche, Sarah Ej, Benjamin Sowa, Kweku Boche ene Malik Dauda na count 1 statement offense no say conspiracy to commit crime to wit stealing contrary to sections 23(1) and 124(1) of the Criminal Offence Act of 1960 Act 29 now I say Patience Boche na wenya 18 years no or a hairdresser Sarah Ej enya 30 years ono no onye adwuma na emre July ene October 2022 no ewo agbelempe ewo nkran man mu ha ene ye bia court no nso edi na adwuma no omo eya adwen se ombetumi aye omo adwen po na omotumi ewia sika eno no eye count 1 no 2 no ose Patience Botche ene Sarah J between esa emreya July and October 2022 agbelenpe no omo sasika na omo fire no omo tumi spende eye $1 million we court eneka enti what is obi aka 1 million so obi na ye bosire meka eye nsema ma Cecilia Abenada pa ene no kunu de court no ene ye nsa ka bia ye ka omo anka so mu nsem kire se enko da mienu we ewia sika echedi ye sika esombo $1 million na ye Maame Cecilia Abenada pa dia ne din edin omobo wo document no enie o say the property of Cecilia Abenada pa nje say sika we Cecilia Abenada pa dia count 3 no o say Patience Botche a wonya 18 ene Sarah J a wonya 30 years no omonso sa period ya July and October 2022 agbelempe no omo assign a sika in the sum of 300,000 euros 300,000 euros court paper no eneka enye obi na eka omo anka so mo nsema de court no ene ye ka bia kire no ene 300,000 euros Cecilia Abenada pa dia enti no esese court case ni kra embo okunu ni diun o se sika we nyina no Cecilia Abenada pa dia the property of na abeka say property of Cecilia Abenada pa count 4 particulars of offense no say enomo anso no omo sign area ye eno omo che ye sika ye 350,000 Ghana cedis 350,000 Ghana cedis no so Cecilia Abenada pa dia nsem no enti court document no na yatin say unspecified amount of millions we no court ne say 350,000 Ghana cedis yenko count 5 particulars of offense or say within samre ya mununso no omo area and omo chair of dishonestly appropriating assorted cloth ntade ntade a we mu nyina omo fa fifie ho eno no oka o share sika sombo aye 95,000 Ghana cedis and you back assorted handbags handbags ya ma de da omo ho ya omo de kokko mbiambia eno nso no omo hwe sika da so a $35,000 hey and your handbags omo fufa yo ya keka you see near $35,000 and perfumes spray men can spray na tiase spray ya ye de viegu ye ho fe and I pay ye by credit be agu ye ho no eno nso ne omo wi a ye wo ka bomu a na $1,400 hey na ni nyina so omo ka bomu a no omo say property of Cecilia Abenada pa enti be ma bia dim be mu ne akboso nyina no court document no kire say Cecilia Abenada pa yenko count says yenhwe particulars of offense or say emrewe ya mo July October 2022 agbelempe ho no Patience Botche ene Sarah J no omo san area ye jewelries say bia ye nkawa ekomade ye de beto ye nsa ene ye nan ne nyina no so okabomu a eno no $95,000 eno so Cecilia Abenada pa edia entino we yadru jewelries ni yade be ye ho komade yade beto ye nsa kawa ne ade eno so okabomu a ma membo bi so bio $95,000 hey yo yenko count 7 say mbre no mu ano July October 2022 ewa Belempe ho Greater Accra region sankofo mienu eye patients botwe okay nti we no patients botwe nko a aged 18 oye hairdresser or say July and October 2022 nti wo sha ne aboboso yina na one Sarah and eye but we nko de eye count 7 de no eye patients botwe nko a wonya 18 no ono nko de eye or say this honestly appropriate 6 pieces of assorted kente cloth nti ma kente you know ntadia ya nwene obonwire ne bia sombo yiye no 6 pieces and patients botwe akoda wonya 18 no otumi FI no no nso no omo say sika sombo 90,000 Ghana cedis and a 6 sets of men's suit nti mema ye suit ya yehye bi weekday MP4 ko parliament omo shebi ye bedroom ha ye suit ni ade ye se no nso 6 of them and so osha no nso sombo $3,000 eno no eye okay ani ensia 6 ensia eno ye the property of Daniel Osekufo nti afi na owura Daniel Osekufo dinya bem nti kente ene suit no eye owura Daniel Osekufo na ntiremo yenya se Daniel Osekufo no eye maame Cecilia Abnada pa ekuno count 8 or say Benjamin Sowa ono wenya 29 years oye plumber na year 2023 ewon cry Greater Accra region no and baby a court in here adwuma no ono nso eje 180,000 Ghana cedis 180,000 Ghana cedis I no so Cecilia Abnada pa de no which no onim se ye wiaye ene ye de bre no enti no tio count 8 no Benjamin Botwe dia 29 years or say ono no ewo 2023 afi we ya mu no oje sika 180,000 Ghana cedis me Cecilia Abnada pa dia no onim pefe say sika we ye wiaye ene ye de bre no enti eno no Benjamin Sowa ne dia ne sombo ye de abono eno no oko count 9 Kwaku Botwe wenya 65 years or a trader on nchirema yenya kire say or patience neja patience neja no na ena ye say 2022 won cry no oje 100,000 Ghana cedis 100,000 Ghana cedis na ye ma me Cecilia da paadia no nim say ye wiaye ena ye de bre no enti okay Kwaku Botwe de no 50,000 mfa ncheme eno ye 50,000 eno ye 50 say onene Malik de no ebo manim enti Malik Dauda ono wanya 34 onye adwuma no yesi ono nso 2022 no onya oje isika 100,000 Ghana cedis na ye Mama Cecilia Abnada padia onim se sika no ye wiaye ena ye de bre no enti we ene ne metumi abobo so kakra ede ama nsem abetodwa enie membra studio na menhwe na ne ho no nso yemfantio so mabedwafo no abekansanti meni omo endi enkomo ewo ha membra studio okay so your Professor Roger Granting or head of public sector governance Commonwealth Secretariat on abekansa prof me machi
yeja
bibia boko de
nyame adom
yo yes so ewo in studio Honorable Yao Ahinkwa or MP for German North ono so ha honorable bibia boko
nyame adom
constituency ko yi there okay all right ma mention say ewo Professor Roger Granting so
Prof Granting
Roger Opon Granting yo prof now we share one ye din komo about senior Ghana and African po I say ya prayer enema nkoyi na no anso we aba bebom o fa no de si nkomo na ye di na no a ohunu yoma sen ana wote ye no ofa ne sen
yo me da se en komo na ye die no keta se proye I friend corruption say me ka say eno de onipa bia wan hwe ye bitumi eto wa kwan intimate ye no say akoye court nsem ye nyen enhu the actual facts of it say any deal so or ye any den o ni saka yo no yenim
but yenim court document na ma court we omanka so mo case omo de call ya police for their court omodi nti fact am dey atodwa dey omanka sa
onum say ye wi ani sika
case omo de court
say ye wi ani sika na American say ni o say ni sika for the corruption there ye person hu fa ko sika ni free
okay
e ho na ye corruption our interest ye person amount for person be hu say sika 1 million and 300,000 ni ade na okeka a o si ye wi ano e si ye hu baby free say utimi kire say sika yi onya no wo kwan papa so eno obi awi ade a na je say ye ni asembia intina me ka say sika de ono de obi si awi ani sika no de akokot je say enyu abotre na yetie na court no ne besi no because ye interest and say man for interest and say ye pesi hu say sika no e kwan ben so no fa onya say sika bebresa e bia na ofa kwan paso no nya e bia no anfa kwan paso na ho no na the public interest should be rather in. As for court cases, you somebody have stolen your thing, what they are called court. Inteno de you ni hu asem ka but asem no corruption case, corruption issue na nkasa de keta so point na nkasa pese hu fa kwa sika no efiri. Eno ans e ho na e betumi agina. Intermanfo nya botre kakra. Na o ma faction no mra out. Because it's obi can obi nim say sika no say kwan be so no nya you say you know yinim henti ma nya botre na yen hwe say na court no be kwa afa because say odi akọ court lawyer for free BB cross examination ni ade the facts will come out
okay
nti ese nya botre kakra na ye hwe na 70p nsem no mu endadi mu dadi ansana ye obibi kan yetimi aka wo but you see there obi abeka na dwen wo obi abeka na dwen eye den se mi de na me nwa kakra se sika bebre sa odi wo fi odi a shefi ana fa nko bank cause odi sika bebre gu fi se a either se obi be wi ase ne awie ana se am robber for tia o betimi aba attack oni abeji e betimi okun nti ye se enno so na ese amanfo etiase se unyi wo sika fa ko bank e ho na ye kresika ye mfa sika nse ye pass ne ye dem ni ade we yes nsem se na besi
but in a country there's a perception be wo say omo aban mu dey so mkokota nsem na say boom bomb it was a fact now can it was a eba eba yes na we omanka so mon some dey abetuja wako court gide be na ebenya sam pass court be boy me ensa ka fact contrary to no ankasa kan
so odi akọ court no ewo mu se ya na man for kase court no de kwa ya na yen se dem mu atenye me I still believe in our court system because when you lose hope see ani ye court na nia ene na je say ni oman bia ye bu nti me feel say court no system because odi akọ court me so say lawyer for bebam na lawyer for bema ye be bisa on sem bebre e ho na facts no beba out because ye be bisa lawyer dey odi or cross examination or cross examining you are obi say bisa on sem obi tuma bisa on sem bebre wa brabo mu sem e fine ko si obi bisa ni nyina so e ho no na ye bi hu say ampa sika ya wo si awia wo si ya wo dia wo si ya if he free o ye dey na wunyai e ho na niam no beba out so nti me court no there I still believe in the court system our judiciary as a human institution no bibia ye nipa na ewom de bibia bi wo ha obenya nipa bone kakra wo but udini nyina boma, I think our court institution is still strong. And we should have as Ghanaians, we should have confidence in our court system.
Why a Juma bebre or Africa in terms of corruption?
Yeah.
That now we some Juma be or 5 countries because now just say corruption perception because the institutions no a year Juma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ghana had antisa. Then I'm gonna basa there puntina minister be to me a keep even if you fall no ankasa some of the $1 million I want them.
So yeah the Ghana your system the institutions your friend democratic institutions or law enforcement institutions would you want to my dear one boya me share study was no the won prefer ni say microphone no aban de sika shim they are resource oma on sika among the year ma oma on sika ma on fa lawyer for on fa investigative for on fa strong in fact one crowd one ya even prosecute one ya own case one of them called DPP so into one an investigation on who said they are not court na sana ebe obetuma so de sika shim wetumi afa lawyer for kukudam wetumi afa one ya obetuma ye investigation abin for na me hwe Ghana na entisa Ghana no institutions shroud the Iwoko any special prosecutor on budget I demand okay in fact my main case me say me shroud no na ya de ye adwuma shroud mum de okase aban we buy no wa mo sika more than they were getting previously into at least I know the who tan okodu and way in America
okay
or say wa mo but still in lu she Yoko me nye sure son on papa bia special prosecutor afi na on mo set up sa institutions no say yes strong say mo nya the sika on betimi dia ye adwuma is one way of weakening the institution.
Okay.
So institutions no get stronger. When you're stronger, then just we need increase a investigation into the case brower. We bobo who sa na akoto baby. Into say you share say per se a democracy no ye adwuma dia. Sa institutions here almost share ma ketesa broyi ni adi akonechi no. Say aban hwe won. Na oboa won na ontumi ye won adwuma because institution ye adwuma we sure say nneema pia ekoso no onye but wonim say institution no nye adwuma dia no pe bia na oye
okay
nti na me hu
katase share no I say economy e my because institutions na nye adwuma
ye adwuma e wo amount bebre so chen Ghana dia no because e ho no ye de aban discussion
okay yenko honorable ho na ye ba ye behwe na ye fe no oh ba ban mo so to me declare so more property say Ghana no say ni city honorable bibia boko de ma Mrs. Cecilia another pansem no mo tie no mate say mo say mo pam ono ankasa resign and say president pam no
menua ne dikan machia na machia prof na machia ahwefo na menkia sonko so akwa me constituents especially me party executives me chairman dia ni na me papa so national chairman of the National Democratic Congress papa Johnson Asidu Nketia
okay
ene ni hokani me chiomo anopai
but ma on so kakra ma
ebeba diesel engine
rise
diesel engine ebeba na machia my leadership in parliament so ekwan sonko so menua say asema abai enra making kind nkrata any social media informations enam me hu sa issue no na me hu adwiri me yi pa I don't know no as public officer bia public office holder bia I think it's stated in our law say before cry you be assume office no we should declare assets. It's not for any reason, because of some of these things. Uba ababeye minister, ubedi MP, ubedi DC, ubedi chief executive, ube say no. Edien ena na ewo wo. Because eno obi abetimi asori akoka se o bia na me wo misika dada. Ena sika no egu baabi. Anambo wo majapade bi dada ena egu baabi. Nti na mra ne se ansa na ye di sa dibre no ma wo. Declare assets. Na ye hu wa obra wo boye ansa na sa dibre no ebedi wo nsem. Say ne be ya dibre na abedi wo nsem no, won take advantage of dibre no and find rich wo. Nti ochina yewie ne bi hu se wo bedi ade no, ajapade bi ana eni wo nsem. Na ne sa ajapade na bedi wo nsem. Ne adi atoto wo emoluments any service of conditions are wom. Na fe ya hu se ne abedi wo nsem ne no. Eni ne na wo dada no. Correlation be enewu. I believe say asset declaration ya dia esese ma ya dwene de ekọ ho. Ye maame no ade we nya ade esese aban atwentwen ho kra. So be resign you, say on resign you. Me hwe animu ya say esese special prosecutor. Ana Yoko, one of these institutions, take the matter up. No mo hwe ni access ya wa declare before obedi sa ministerial portfolio no. Na fe sika ene ye ka ho asemu. Ya hwe bebi asika no efri. Uko parliament ya members ya wo ho bia no. Ye committee bia e frɛ no office of profit holding, like we a member now we a business bia SSA sa committee no we meet yomo now we declare we access HROM and then they will go into your details. Business now we yeah is there office of profit holding enti member bia aside say we parliament ya we adwuma no say we other adwuma bia we businesses bia we ya SSA uma yehu.
Okay.
Your ministers no it is do they even appear? This is what we are saying.
Also ministers also
they are supposed to come. They are supposed to come.
Ministers also MPs. Also ba.
Say you play oversight role.
Okay. It also ba be declare.
I say ba na be chire say me minister, but apart from ministerial portfolio na me holding no. Me hear you say. Because of Nsembia and APPA. But enya reho. Nti o my Ghana na yakwa hu hihia mu.
Na den na parliament so mfrɛ o mo say
entina me ka say asem ma ya yen camera. Ana meboa. I know members o ma appear before the committee omo binum ye contractors omo ye omo adwuma ne ho nkro but they have gone and then sat with the committee omo hwehwehwehwe omo ni omo mu. Nti I believe say mra no obi amro so ba ne aba no e na ye de ye ka ho asem ne ye ka ho asem ne say ye maami say bi o minister mo omo kura na nkese say omo set examples na afufro ye de ediso. Look at this quantum of money. Say sasika no if it is a money from a legitimate source. Say source ye nya sika no eye krogin. I don't believe say sending this money to bank no will be a problem. One, it could be say yen to mean so asasika pudu no enko to bank mo bi adwene nyede emma ho me enka say asimasi kura say e na woni futuo nti say saade a ete say me hwe me pass baabi
nam de hye
nam de sika ne gu ana me pe wardrobe bi baabi nam de si nam de mesika egum say ne be ya obi anyede ehu say bi say nye house helps ina omo akwakodi saa nyabrasem ya me use this as asem nke mbia bontin ke bebie Say house of na we sika we ya anke mpia bonten ena I believe say ye maame ne kuru no se na omo nim sa ade na omo de ekọ court no say e na hu sunsanso obeba menim se nko ma mfa nko bia nko omo di hye omo ho but hwe oman Ghana ene esi yakwa ho hiehie mu ya dwane to IMF se ye ekọ na oma beboa ese ne be economy no ye betumi asisi economy IMF ye ekọ ye sika se ne pe
$3 billion.
$3 billion. Na obi wo 1 billion.
1 million.
1 million eda ho. 1 million no ahudo say na ma 1 billion.
1,000 ana.
Ya mathematics ni ye.
1,000. 1,000.
1,000 na be ma 1 billion. Me metimi aka kire say from what I'm seeing, ye ma me die nko na ho adwe sa no. I believe that some individual Ghanaians can even lend money to this country from what we are seeing. So what is it's nye bia ye man sika no ni ya nkasa ya fa kwan bi so nia ya che sika no edi issue we nye issue a se bia se ye downplay issue no se institutions are or mine one mandate omo se omo dealing with corruption issues no should take this matter up. No mo investigate issue no thoroughly ye ma me no ni access or declare as a minister ni e no wo ene why minister wie no nsem a APP ni ahwe se sika na onyae ne is it from a legitimate source ana ya man sika na se bio ya twa to se ye mfanye o ma adwuma no ebi ni ya tabira ye de akwakosie ba bi ubeka ya former regime a free wa this current government e buy a particular minister onokura de intentions e no ti ne carbon or declare say oh me amanyo sem ya me ye before me exit political scene no necessary me to me make a wealth of $1 million manya kura I should have that money in my account. This became an issue, a topical issue in this country. Obi a declared intention no say me pay 1 million and sana me ja manyo sem no as say me nya 1 million ono kra de na sika na ne futuo na dwen no aka na yesi o ne waka na yesi unya obede obeye ni oka mpo ya misa na say u source be na sa 1 million no kra no odi ko rezi yeyi na di because aban no tie akonya so no fi say saade no edifin eka na ban we de se yakohu sika no obi akofa wo mpaase se wardrobe mu ene gu hopudu euro de maaye se dollar
$300,000 euro
ansana euro ansana cedi
yeah
afi agudie jewelries eno de wo ho ansana ntama ya to agu ho
kente
suit no say ma so share suit o
yes you come well anyway we yes be man dia
okay bi ane kun suit
or ane say no your property of or Daniel Ose Kofo
suit no nko
ane suit ni kente no
suit ni kente ni aka de na
ma Cecilia pa
nti wa yenhwe meti hai I don't take salary more than 30,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. And a minister sir, ye ni omo was a minister bi kura agi sika ebro MP kakra bi. Okay. Nti within the last 4 years aketua say ni ma me no agi. O the averagely ye mfa ne say ogi 20,000 Ghana cedis kura. Ye multiply by 12 months and multiply the number of years sir. Wabeye adwuma esen eno wanya na de tutu sika yesi ayira ewo fio. This is a very serious issue. I ni kwan say sa di we ye kata so me de say ni a ebinumu kan se ebe yi a ni e ma me na ogi ni hudi na o believe in due process for now as I say odi ni dibre no eto nchen
Okay.
Now, special prosecutor, these are some of the things as I saw man there no investigative maami no ehu baabi asasi kapuduo no efire afi ye on eti the issues ne nyina wie na source sika ne free no eye krogen a afi waye de babefa na kowia asemo e de se obi na awia no eno no dia kodan court say court in the man and the court assembly there nye court na ekoye investigation say ye maame no onya sika no wo he onya say
well, but during cross examination
no how many questions can be asked
a smart lawyer
a smart lawyer
on nothing
nti me catch you say me me business and na me business no
I follow up a question
I'll be my home business so court no cannot thoroughly exhaust this issue
the OSP never to
OSP senior binum otwiomo ekoba no this is the time say o active hu say emra no enye bimu nko an na mra no ni omudi mra no eni obi ayede edie because adina aba no ehu 12 million your friend say $1 million dollars who convert it into Ghana cedi and a dollar no kra nam say ebinum see 12 cedis ebinum see 13 we don't even have a fixed amount you convert it na you share the quantum of money you convert it na share the quantum of money
what's your time in a year and so July October 2022 I think now we're hovering around 13-15
na share the quantum of money on my way we are broke near see individual oswafo obi atumi anya 1 million eda ho ansa na euros e ka ho ni ho nkro ne ba no kra de eni ho meanwhile we need just 3 billion to sustain this country. So this is just a tip of the iceberg. Nebu escrow offshore yinim ene ne keka ho nobody knows. So nkaya aka omoso say na omo
okay
and this say papa e kan kita asehye proye kankan me na me o cheche ni ena me man for dum me a
o de bae
me de ba mra shebebe
and
see me bae 2 years 7 months ni say me tuona me ye ajapade bi ni su ni ban a because ya tu ameka 20,000 Ghana cedis
yettewa na ka 20,000
debi ene ye gross no okay na ye betete
I mean it's also gross near 30,000
no gross na 20 something na fi wo car loan ene wo nyoma yetete ni nyina sana wanya net no ndi net no enam be 10,000 yes
nti be to account mu a wo betumi adi aka se we me amesika
na no kra se wo gua wo ausika untumi wo MPB a usika ya mansan sika waja se
nti 10,000 na eba
ena me ka kiro me se MPB a usika na ya mansan sika waja se
ena mo ya magician so
that is it enti ya hwamiti wo say high fita me ba parliament I also fresh
sisi freshness ne ko
chese o ti ho a ubedwin sa eto da bi kura na ho kola na o ye masho
wow
hwe me phone etumi dum se phone na anka se dum na madwina anko so se phone na duma metu I say menya kola na menya relief bi phone wo ko hwe ni se adum na ko charge a wo so ya na wakuma I started because every blessed day has its own issue that you have to solve. Send me this. Ministers, they are not like that. Say, minister or your MP, they are not a better situation. Yeah, namu. But we are not your minister. She say, yeah, mama, or a former MP, or your MPB. You know, say, who can change the problem? Kwa. Or pa no ede, or show, or pa on your day.
And two fi say we no should serve as a basis. We should serve as a basis. Share the entire government machinery and show what's happening.
Exactly. That is what I was arriving at. And to say near me can say Busumi Uji around 10,000. Would by the 12 months, no, I say
120,000.
Now if I multiply 4 years.
480,000. Yes.
The 480,000. If I say minister, the Ebro MPs to Kakra because they take a little bit higher than, but difference no cry in even 10,000 cities. I just say.
Okay.
And the same now being. So I say you who say I didn't have no. It's a very serious issue. Sikani free. When you are the SSA or man penny etnasi now brashy so then yes usual idea assemble ya ni akika kikana ediensa kikana asem no akwakoda. We have to delve into this. Nebe yi mpa. Other ministers yen start na yen hwe omuniomam. Wan we kura abontia ye nam say ye kopa busia e dia ba be bo man hu brai. Ya na nkura ni ati mi aboa yempo ama ya raise this money in the system.
Okay.
So this is a very serious issue.
Okay.
Aban no anso mu yi a the problem beba because obi pencil he acted on a good faith. Say my point e wakotena ka mu akoka say ansa na obe gya na man yourself no gi say already so and so amount say no near why ye o intentions ochina unya dream abede ubedi ko obi de yakohu sa sika pudu ekura echen ne a obi de ka say opay Satam no be 2016 ho baby 2012 2013 ho
Vicky Hammer now. Okay.
Vicky Hammer na $1 million kura na dollar ye 4 cedis na yes it was a far lesser amount
4.something million.
Na would compare 1 million na ye dey multiply say 15 cedis
12
would dey fan 13
12.
as at that time na number 13 cedis ho na hwe. So anyway, this is a very serious issue.
Okay,
It's a very serious issue, and this is just a tip of the eye. This means that serious things are happening somewhere.
Mate,
so maybe we are the cause of our own suffering.
Okay, Mate, me that say, member Prof what is here because Prof has done a lot of work in, governance structures. Ghana and Africa had corruption, but in Parliament, members of Parliament need been so extra madrin. Madam Cecilia Benada Pan and some other today. Young Concotium, Yaba, a studio.
I mean, you don't put that impression. So, as I'm now, I'm a mama seminar. I DB, I say, any movie say, one yaman sema, and that's one amadonia, untimi amobra. That kind of thing, we should stop it. Stop it. Unless they have evidence, say, of a particular be so, and when it's cannot. You are saying part of.
Now, yes, and I say, Obiana not on the no, but just dream kicker or cast up when you say amount to a council man and come back and budget. The next day, yes, I can. And to Akofado was a man.
All right, until the MPs in the beach now, ADB for working paper beyond year 2018, say governance or more suspects to be a major impediment to African economic development. Now, we know about in the late 1970s, other African economies major setbacks after independence. Now, in that report, Britain Woods Institution for Accelerated Development in Sub-Saharan Africa, an agenda for action, no? I have a friend of Berg report say poor governance or more highlighting as a major culprit responsible for Africa for a poor state of economic health. Professor Paul Cranting, you'll be a band of governance there in Africa why mu yepa. Ninkoma yedi ni hinano form part of poor governance ni bia na.
Sure.
A debe na man festa from 1960 or 70 a debe na still I am to me train film.
Yeah, say Any pasu Africa no minim show. Utu kwanko bebia anywhere. Bebia black people no. There's problem. Uko America, or they share black neighborhood. All the problems we are seeing in our Saho, even the well-developed country. Over Africa, from South Africa to Egypt, from Senegal to Tanzania, your problem. Nipa bibi ni minim. Enye Ghana nkwa. Mansen nyina bebia ni ko bibi ni wo bia. Won doso. Majority. We have this problem. Yes. Tell me which the tremicrobia nipa bibini. Yankwa kakra South Africa. For the apartheid war no. Obia the whole world now where the cassetia apartheid say because one teaching before ha before ha ni ade. Na o share sena brofunu develop South Africa infrastructure. In fact, even any country, some of the countries in Europe, CCR, the info South Africa for nya family. Of course, Africa now we share sena chrono 80 pansam. O bisa ho say na yenkwa de ye boy say. Enti asam na me de MP can the nisem nyina. So of course me dem ye technocrat, me a politician. I cannot say much. But what I'm looking at, so now me the mission in say, anytime there's crisis, anytime there's an issue like this, same baseya. Sabrin yesi ye nya botre. Ni ehwe na se bibi atochia. This is the time for us to come out. Yesi edi nyemba bi tuto akwam. Na sa nyemba yi ansi biu. Sampa se eye keta se proye dia. On se obi e ka se eso resign, eso yesi ampa. Na mum sa ejuma abobo odin Office of the Special Prosecutor National Agene Yoko eso hu se asem wo quarter onu ntimi in touch ampa. Oh yes, sa asem no wo quarter they say eso I say new court now say you can't accuse two people, I mean one person go to court no abasha na ndoko yes be e wo court na say court ni wi ansa no yetimi afa intina na make say ye nya botre because say e wo court see I just say free court kansana straja na OSP na you could beat me ahwehwem because they say e court into say nya botre no say democracy no slow but eventually you get to the point.
Wow. As on to OSP betia community say we court case and for 4 years na we cry on to income.
Wow. we no. Of course say about say on for say you who say ampa keta say pro no evidence or how there then do man panyi which maka say on twene ho say na minister the MP kan which maka say si fam na you court case ni court one na de call you ni hwehwem bia asan wa ba and also which my but
as a sign of good leadership no ade we ba enye right so because any pan ntwene ho because I saw bia you know
so say assemble
people are even saying stolen money has been stolen. That is why they say stolen money has been stolen.
Yeah, but you see
what they say
no there so na make
na man of why na nyina no omon kan kire say ye ne ebo man we
na say
omon say ye ne ebo man no nye ne oman binum say na amatimamfo e ka say ye ne ebo oman no wo na make no say biu sa sikai e wo hwa anye bia ye de koto bank ka bank betimi dia ye bibiu ama bank kura ye den abosa sika ne busia.
Okay,
here is the case we are keeping these monies ena me ka say meti ai say me salary na makoje ena me fee say salary no busumi asomanto me exhaust say sika na. The best place to keep my money is not in my wardrobe. Yes, I have to keep the money in the bank.
Yeah.
So what is preventing the minister, or what prevented her from keeping this huge money in the bank than rather keeping the money in her
Mate, that's a good question.
So maybe that would let people say, maybe a stolen money
has been stolen.
That was kept has been stolen.
Mate, Mame Kwa Humana so Raymond was a chief crusader, Crusaders Against Corruption, or Humana so Emma Michel Mema Kwaba. Mono Sisia Inyati say what court no be a bad thing say you kone OSP near the betumia ashim na more de kwan na mo susu say the first one betumia boama yenya nsem no mepi na yetumi akoye nim from where we are.
That's I'm share with you for. Did I hear you say our court in the OSP ne Iyoko a bed in some obession?
That's the information we are getting now. So I don't know if you have a different understanding. I'll appreciate it.
It's not true.
Okay.
It's not true. So the fact of the matter is the air course, it borders on thievery and stealing. In the court, almost a prosecutee and they are going through the legal process to ascertain the innocence and the otherwise of the accused.
Okay.
In this case, now accused me and say the house helps
any one household ne mame ne boyfriend and ne former boyfriend about so
work court yeah court through legal through legal processes to ascertain innocence or guilty.
Sure.
The year cannot say the amount of money involved, and then the way and manner Sikano Wufi. Now instead of say Sikano Bewo Bank, and even the sources of the Sikano. A minister can have such a quantum of amount, physical cash, in a bedroom. It raises a whole lot of questions in the minds of the taxpayer. Not just because woman or ye public person, or ye obia ye use your taxes, editianica, or that ministry and no ye use taxes and manage ministry. No. A very important say anything they bring a doubt in the minds of the taxpayer with regards to see their almost taxes is being applied and used now. A very, very important say because this is also a part of the accountability process public officials owe to taxpayers. And one thing I said, while this one is going on, in fact, the course of court, I don't think Matisse will be cry has to do with the woman because or a minister, not a public person. The minister because onona the taxes are entrusted into her hands. One, either Iyoko and a special prosecutor should quickly do an investigation, and among the investigation, you find it out first of the source of Sikana. Sikani Fihifa, how did she acquire it? And it is legal for us to know how or acquire Sikani. Indeed, I just say Ghana, and most of your laws, implementation is difficult. But Utu Kwine call places like America and some few others, you cannot have physical cash beyond a certain amount. You need to be questioned. Even if Usika or bank, now your shena say Sikano all of a sudden, and then Ukra 10 cities. I dear betting yes Ukra 20 million. The next day Ukra 50 million. Even with that, a war bank crown puno. In Brow institutions or what are finding out your source, whether it borders on money laundering or what have you. And that is the clarity or the clarification that the investigation must sought to achieve. The authority we have to say find it out. The Oshe the average salary of a minister, how much? You just opposing it to the possibility of the woman having this amount of money. Now you find it out whether or not Sikano indeed or Sika a legitimate hard-earned money, and a Sika free other sources which cannot be accounted for. And indeed, this is actually not the first time such a thing is even happening in the country. Even though we are not getting so often, no? But this is not the first time such investigation may take place. That is, if this one takes place. This is not the first time it may take place. Into the perception and the communication say, I said no court, and into me any investigation about it. No. It is legally unfounded.
Okay.
What we really want, no, a dempo and as such physical amounts, utimi edit to udem and bra and we find say a legally acquired. A year then like utimi de such an amount eto udem and bra ye war the financial institutions like the banks. Indeed, there has been an argument say this amount of money at the banker. We can even imagine they ever contribute positively to the economy. First off, this past period, ye na ye lamente and ye na ye who the way and manner the cedi no the value no it depreciated so badly to the dollar. Basic economics will tell you say the currency it depreciated as against another currency, but in this case as against dollar. It is largely because there's shortages of dollar
in the system.
$1 million has been taken from the system. And it will be the question in the bedroom. This is a serious economic infraction. And not only special prosecutor, but IOCO must also be interested in this case. In the investigation, we are strongly calling on it. And I know a little check I did suggested special prosecutor on my website. A number of individuals have written petition, and that is legal because Oshe special prosecutor, Oshe Omo Imbra, a government Omuna, you can petition them even through online, through Omo website. Now, and then me check here, a number of Ghanaian citizens are sending messages, petition, and say. Special prosecutor, investigate this lady, investigate it. So that constitutes an official petition. And I'm hoping and expecting that special prosecutor will adhere to it and do the needful.
Okay.
Let's say one of my assistants bring it to my attention. And it is coming from Cecilia Dapa. I can talk about it because initially, I made doubt it. I thought it is not from her. But I have also gotten a confirmation from her through another source. Say letter here or no any letter, but she's not willing to talk to it now. Who go through the letter? The other party is with whom inconsistencies in the public
in the discussions also in the media.
Now at the right time, I'll be responding. And in fact, the reason why I thought it wasn't authentic initially was the fact that I was doubting if such a caliber, a minister will write such a letter. But I confirmed me, and then I said, okay, and then I can make one or two comments on it. So, you discussed an issue about the Tuja. Now, you are claiming, there are inconsistencies in the facts. Look, and then we discussing something about me, and I may discussing something about you. Now, Asema Wokano, and you no cry. I don't think I need to write a letter notifying you, giving you a warning, in the due time, I'll come and respond. If indeed there are inconsistencies, it is for you to just give us the consistency or give us the storyline, what you claim to be consistent. But truly, Maridi read summons, Cecilia Dapa read summons a work court, not the court. I have read it, and I'm really doubting what the inconsistency, because what has been presented officially by the court, in the writ summons, it is the same thing, and what the media landscape are discussing. For her to come and say we who inconsistencies, first of all, me expect to say that inconsistency in Kobe address. But one year is we notify you say there are inconsistencies, but in the near future, and at the right time, they responded to it. It's a shame say I think with immediate effect this investigation must take place.
Okay. But once I try for investigation, then na mo nida kwan say be the president of the land about this particular issue.
Immediate effect. In fact, yen one case Katie ebeto and I seen ebeto in the public domain. And Richie Anna started circulating. Anna Endra, majority of the media houses are picking it up into a strong way. But right from Endrichi, Endra, this is a man of PIA. The leaders are leading the executive arm of government, talking about the president and then the vice. None of them are making any comment on this because it's part of the executive. Into the leaders, such a serious matter, 2 or so days now, Omumubia into me and making any comment on it. That's not even to talk much about the comments. It was very, very, very important. In by now, His Excellency Akufo-Addo and His Excellency Bawumia, the 2 leaders would have given a directive. Say the woman in question, Cecilia Dapano, she'll step aside, and investigation should take place.
Okay.
You see, they are a perception index. Largely, corruption is based on perception. And who created the impression, say, oh, you're committed to it, only you're in a better. Who created the impression, say, you are not committed to it, and also only you're in a better. A perception. You will give you the quietness of the president and then the vice on this matter now. It deepens the perception, say, they are not bothered about matters regarding corruption. No one is saying that the woman is corrupt. But what we are saying is that investigation will let us know whether or not there are some corrupt practices or not. And when the president and the vice now, what it means is that they are not interested in us identifying whether there's corruption or not. And when people will have the perception, perception say, oh, there's corruption involved. No, they'll go around with that perception. Almost on because the investigation and taking place. No, the 20 years now investigation and taking place here. They are still having their own perception, and this is what worsens perception when it comes to corruption fight. Nanka by now the president, the vice president, making comments first off after making the comments as in their position whether they condemn the process of hauling money in a bedroom and all that. They should make a comment for us to know when they are done making the comments now. Quickly, Omon Kanche, Cecilia Dapase, on step aside, not just stepping aside, on stepping aside for investigation to take place. It shouldn't take more than 2 hours or even more than a day for this to happen. And the process, as we keep saying, a part of accountability and transparency. And that is what Ghanaian democracy is claiming to be running on. Accountability, any transparency. When we now can processes now. It is a president are you doing by now, basically now are you doing something that should be worrying.
But Ebiana opese otin seminar science Ebia will take action be yen to me man is okay. On tin seminar say appreciate and sana. Oh Ebia.
No, Obia and preventing is a man in take you time to understand the issue. The question is how long time does he need? And you see, they do upon my friend of priority. Priority no depending on how grievous or how serious the issue is. Indeed, in the process of policy making, there's something what we call priority and agenda setting. In certain agenda, you must look out for there is so much of an interest to the public. And the reason why you must consider that because as a leader, no, in the interest of the public, or serve the public. If there is so much of an interest to the public, that becomes a priority for you.
Okay.
And you know, Minjin this obi wa Ghana hanumwa. Fi endra echi numri, particularly endra bisi enanope. Minjin this obi wa Ghana hanumwa. Obe doubt say Cecilia Dapa asemi. It is not a priority, and as a majority of Ghanaians any interest wo. It is a more interest wo more. First of the here say you have access to the rate summons because no will give you the fact as it is.
Yeah.
Mean Sakibi, wo on Sakibi. Mean sure as a president person in Sakibia, it be taking more than 1 hour for him to get it.
Okay.
Now, the president in Sakibia, mean sure it be taking more than 45 minutes. Oh, they actually so mean sure it be taking more than 2 hours.
Okay.
For him to read and understand, especially he being a lawyer.
Okay. All right, you.
To understand.
Mate.
I can't say per time I'm a president now. Yes, you hear time I'm a president. But me this say fi Andrechi the whole of yesterday no. The president still will hear more time.
Okay. All right, you. Medase ewa na membra studio. So prof. Ya tenure kosi which I say the president here more time to do this. I mean, if Africa portrays say good governance, I say we are really interested in fighting corruption. Some I will say action be a see wadie anamebo.
Oh yeah. Then yampa. I say not in okay ni namini ya join to a large extent. Asemna abano, yes, a priority for us because you know the media will be a can asem. Now, for me, the most important thing is that yes, Cecilia Lapa case number, your court, I see a investigation, I see who the source of the man, Sikano, Hindi free. These are critical things which I understand. The president, yes, may or may not issue a statement on this. Because, as I said, president, no, the only thing is, President Bitme can say, okay, Asemana Banti, well, Opa says Cecilia Dapa, you know, stepped aside for investigation to go on. Or let me get the real facts after the investigation or something like that.
But in UK where you are, and by now then a leader there.
Oh, UK the leader. No, the leader will not react immediately. Actually, UK the leader no mamu immediately. Media can be can obey the kakra. But most of the time, media leader bape or support for the leader. Oba also I still have confidence in my minister. That's the first. I've looked through all of them. That's the first statement you use. I still have confidence in my minister or the public official. Then the media will ebekoso send again ye. Na media no gusua na fe facts number out. Na facts number out. Then the minister involved no or no Baba resign. So say na media ni ade ne kono is the government to concentrate on the business of governance. Inti or no be something like obstruction. Inti for that case I have resigned from my post. Inti UK that's the strategy for all these years. I've been there for 15 years and that's what happened. Ghana hano minti say minister say resign any time be a case be a busy. Minti I just say ya fire no ya yinedi president naka say ko papa say minister Ghana have me kai say minister as me resign but me can say me you know him say I just by coincidence him say no say that me need DNA Ghana News Agency Kasai. I think they will come on the headline but it would have to do with this. So okay so we share me down me my 4 key areas. Say to me, yeah, a best solve all this problem. The first one, yeah, can access declaration as me. and I make and I want to repeat to her. Me say access declaration no important say o schedule o be start adwuma na o be siasia as I say you declare na publicly verifiable as I say o man who because you are public official you are public officer the public should know. If you don't want the public to know your assets, don't go into public service. Don't become a politician or even senior civil servant. And so we are the most important thing is that be free mono. And so we declare. Me starting 4 years say na me wo after 4 years say na menya and also say o man no bi ehu so o man no hu sane ma ya untimi fa bibi ensi because o man no but say see a regime na ye wo no we declare now ye dey see e wo say auditor general office or accountant general office there dey see ni alloking obi ehu we say ya nasima bay say OSP and say you economy investigation san na ba kofa eno kwa won ya pe ne ba kofa no ya hwe but say o man ni nyina lifestyle audit your second one am kind so we public official wo say na wo asitre mutie dan ya wasisi kasa wo kan akwantu awutu say wo say when you sika na wo dey yes and man and no say show red light who say, hey, let's see a monitor what is going on here. In fact, they should monitor all public servants and senior civil servants, politicians. Yeah, sure. So lifestyle audit is consummate with their income. The third one, I'm a kind, beneficial ownership. When you are on my and for a front mount, we can sit down and that's why or this could be a to baby or say, maybe we dear. Will be a wedding 16 will be a front to our businessman will be see but will be a see hotel yes we dia sure corner unipa na enye dia obi won achi or the enti ye was a law no e bet senkrofo nyina and the last one say court because at the end of the day court may decide whether somebody is corrupt or not. It's not the media, it's not the journalists, it's the court. The honor assembly because so say court no any investigation idea is hidden a perception you nim it is why you be so you be but near when he said and near ma a danya wasi casa wato sika odiesi enu di ehu by kwan afa so a o de erudi nya do bi enim into kokota and your friend reverse burden of proof wa wo say enema your dia no catch the court e kwan afa so a wunyai so because me but me say dank see wa your dia okay enti e say na me nyina then bibia betumi atodin because when you are on for so on beko politics ako pesika no with these policies or this law in place no ye be chew enti na hu hia so beko okay enti me for say this case na abano as I say ye hwe na ye apart from investigation ni ade no because sisi da part dia ba o kira obi so dia beba o kira chi obi so dia beba o man ye mu ni sa e ba say na especially ye di laws no etutum ye di emra tutu kwam na ye block me that's my interest
say emra laws the
implementation starts somewhere. That is what we are saying.
That's the problem. The laws no me come here so OSPC or some of these laws
okay.
And so
today we are hearing some cover petitions on your investigation to any that kind. Okay, so these are the four things.
These are the four things I before say
OSP no money be cry. Your petition no.
Okay.
Ono amu.
Ono to me start. Yeah.
Na no ya. Ye call congresses are.
Yeah, for two scan here.
Two sika. So ono amu to be suffrage no say mbra. So this is an issue aba. A issue near glare say. Eno kra the court and a issue na emanate from. Say yes a issue no court anka hwan po ni so when your issue say wutena se draw attention to it say take is na mon way ansana what take is
na say me sure obey
one say ne e ko ni nyina no say ye ma me ye private person e na oti ne baby a me nyi ni say nka amanfo be interested in this issue amanfo interest e wo issue no because say oye public servant no ye a servant of the state. Ye the taxpayers sika and etuaneka. Ministry now or running no or the taxpayers sika and running ministry no. And this by the end of the day, Yahoo say sika bi ni sika puduo bi di ni su akwa akodi ni nsem ase na America no sika eye legitimate ede na si hu kwan say sa sika no odi be wa akoto ba na minim say when you are even traveling outside this country udu airport I think say yes you can't hold more than $10,000 what I say these things are happening somewhere now what is happening and then the Beba said this quantum of money ye this sika no e good dem say ye keep no dem say ye ne den it's even against our laws what I say this money should have been kept in the bank samra ye oman ye see assure $2 yes cedi near the copper dollar na fe and this is why the dollar keeps surging meboa
yeah
na ye will be wa ye dey ashem pass ya ye ne ba ye no man no e benefit from wa ankenye ade we nya ade a da for
okay
entina me nuane ka say president must show a sign for Ghanaians to know say senior no ka say na ban mo kita share project eni ho no obi nka say maame no say be wadi dream but nia ban there are issues surrounding the whole issue on chain
okay
what I say it's a step
Mate
or two sa na mo na e be ma man for confidence na ye can perception no aye den akofom
okay
because I say we kura ba no o man panyina ma osoafo ne didi bra aye den
ato okay Mate
na fe amanfo say bio omu how do I say it omu confidence in the system no abaso na nye sa say budi sa say ye ho brunfo ka say budi ya oti budi ya di
okay
budi sa no dia
enkoye honorable yao ahenkwa German North MP and wotenenka no Professor Roger Opon Cranting, so head of public sector governance, Commonwealth Secretariat. Ye try on yaba the other issues in the better also here. Nnawotwi Yi so Adom TV and Asempa 94.7 FM. Yeba is here. All right, inti memo akwaba en fambra Nnawotwi Yi so Adom TV and Asempa 94.7 FM. Well, your next issue, so yes, I can in studio. Ora Kwesi Kwating, your Director of Communications for the Ministry of Education. Now, it is headmistress at all West African Senior High School. Yes, on Fanejuman, 2 officer, some teacher allowance and the allowances be a any say a compulsory no omono shende kenanti say akorabi entumi entua na ya twena so and a ministry for about mecheche when etumi ate ase ragwati machi biabako
minya mejo so na wefa ofidio so ntia Ghana fo nyina titu miamkrom fo asante achem do miabra ne asante achem no fofo nya mechia mo kese pa
asante achem do miabra
wona me free
oh okay
wonim se wonim agogwa o kwa agogwa fiti kono wo kwa agogo no oduru dwansa amane mu ha wo se kro fefe bi go be pono so ero ni asante achem do miabra hona me free okay wono mo atete abrempompa ne etitio pa nti eyekro kese na ewo be poso
okay ndu kro na ewo be poso
be poso
ne mu kwa mu bre o force na
o de bi emre se be por no nya be potentente se ko bi poi wusani you already mu ha no se kro no fefe na ewo hoi nti wo obi wo esro ha ono so hu se wo ba
okay
do mi abra
ezo obi abakuru mo yehu obi aso kwa yehu
yes
and o kwa ontumi ga udani obi abe ho se anyway na ban say na mo say head mistress on fanagement into ho
minya me da se o hwa am say nanu Ghana Education Service for ono mo ye nkrabata ono mo say Ministry of Education say na wo hwe broni fe bi pre-tertiary institutions no e ka pre-tertiary na say wo fa fitibia free nursery ba class 1 class 2 ekosi no secondary school na say HS3 so o he tertiary ho dia na say ho so no nkrabata ho na ede e so and the ministry do nyuma ni achechichim the Ghana Education Service for the he pre-tertiary enwomasua ene nsensem so na no wono mo ede mse krata babonten e be chem say headmistress or West African Senior Secondary School wono mo atwena sensen kakra
na mse nchemu a Ghana Education Service for edeka ho nyina na se wagye sika bi a broni beka say unauthorized na se nye sika se bi na ekwan da ho se ka wo so yede ogye eno na ma Ghana Education Service for mse wonu munya asa ntiye no wonu mu yese ebe ya ko ntwe ne ho na onyina nchen eno na bia hwehwemu no ye kan bia step aside na wonu mu ntimi hwehwemu afi ye be hwehwemu awie ne hu se o bia sika na ogye ye no ebi kura na wanye eye se bi kwa ho kasa keka na bia msense bi na kokoso na bi nipa bi atesa ebi zukwa na bia ogye sika bi sa efamra kwan so emfamra kwan so na wo ho asade se obegye na oni ho asade se obegye na ni nyina ya hwe nti we no broni friend interdiction na se bi abre ni na kuruma nkwa na ka se interdiction ebi hu ni se bi kura bia se bi ka fa cho bia punishment and say conviction there be interdiction no enye the final determination of adekro na ye kan interdiction no akoye se said the be ya investigation na ye be na hwehwemu na ye be no enkoba se bia obesi akwan ana say okura no in your own interest no said the be yanka se bia na wo ka ho bi na bia ye katasoma mu aso bi ntino ye se ne ye twe ho na empanimfo a wono mu ewo ho nimde se wono betima hwehwemu no omo hwehwem na ewia be bia bra be de poma be se no ne hu se bia ene o to aso ana se bia ujaya na se bia sotwe ana se bia dia waye no yetimika se no kwaye moamu ene ye de to aso
na se sika no ye ne awofo na nkasa agya atum se on be contribute to support the school enye ne headmistress na etwa ma omo
minya me da se me ba ha me ne Director General of Ghana Education Service owura Dr. Eric Kansa kasa ma no ma me nchiremu ni yi pa sana me ba na ohwa unse GSCC mu no ma menka wo fidie so se Ghana Education Service and the Ministry of Education yenchi da biara da se ankrankra anani pakuo bi wono mo so wono beye any school bi adoye yenchi da nemo adoye kura opese obeye na se moa kura opese ode beye Ghana Education Service school bia no sebi ye wo enheseye ene kwan de efa so se wo hwe asema ye kan ya and abibia make us the facts of the matter are very clear ngoma ye di ni mami ene was school ho asema ye kan ya asema wo ho ne se ebra sika oje ye no oje sika no in the name of a teacher motivation teacher motivation akwa say sika bia ye twia ema achechefo na ono mu so omu ye dwuma bro so pa achechefo no ono mu ku omo ho dia ban hye mu no ye fe ono mu bia extra tutoring even beyond classes hours no ono mu sa kire mofra na de ono mu ne non teaching staff nyina omo ka bo mboa mofra no aban wo sika bia afi no so bia oye de otwa ma omo previous one aban twia the very latest one aban twia no was around 65 million Ghana cedis and just no cover the year in review the last academic year the afisu kwa we na aban de etwia they also de eba because usually no afeni kwa we na aban de etwia nti the contention is say na sebi sika aban etwia no na yesako levy students individually and we say there is even a difference between voluntary donation sa ankra bi say ete he nyina bia adom for muslim sika say bia mo de bebo school there is a difference between that parent association and kabo muslim on mo sika akobwa and then living kra de sebi ye LLB days sika kra ye no akoye say wo pese wo levy obi akra na there are legal procedures that you have to follow I no kra no ahwe ye emremu no ebekwa kopie e parliament before they have to approve and sign what maka say when you to me to levy every student in levy in there GSS him anyhow
no sa wo fo ankasa so ka say pese ye
na make us say the facts of this matter the facts that we have is very clear say in this case it was not as though say parents association asoria jisika ba you have parents association even granted that class parents association enye coincidence say akwara bia wo school wo bia no ebo eda no so senka donation de nka se bi wo ka fra check de wo pese wo anaso ho de wo na de eba nanso we de mse chire kura no ehunhun akakra bi ye de eba mu se bia wo ntwia no bia asotwe bi kakra ye de wo ho ma wo nemu boni be ka se we can't prejudice the investigation that will go on
intimi ntra ha enye bia se bi aye court na ebu obi kumfo na yesa akwa na kwa se GS for na Ministry of Education ni ye opposition dada akwa ansa na assembly ayede yaka anu nti na yese se bio pam no twa no enkoye se bia we sisi wetimu akame bia no maame waso waye dwuma ye papa na se bia asem na ayede aba ebi kura na sika no parents association de buy no mo so sika we de bi o mo de beboa na bia ye de ayebo ho kura wo school a ho asem kanko o mo so obi a sika we de beboa bia ye be chesa fans kura wo school mu ha ho asem kanko na we de sika wono mo so mo de beba no sika no wono mo so mo de ba in the name of teacher motivation but teacher motivation no so ade aban no kwa de etwa dada and the question is say saban ni twa subsequent one na ka ho a one will be refunded ama enkwara na say so nti e ma ne koye asem bia ne ka no ayede na mpanifo be kasa se bia koye se besepa ne kun na haban one tase ne banyansafo ma na akoye den but ni nyina no enipa ne be dey ebeka
but instead I mean the schools enye nneema way if sanka aban eye na seri also yeah we've heard and seen videos of aduane ya nkodane di and today parents be cry triasika to provide aduane on fees of nkodane di ebeko yema and the fault is yours mo amonye modwuma yi ntina
na say the okay abribia no you may want to give justification for obi ade a oye eyi anasa anyini in this particular context within the conversation that we are having the facts are clear. We can treat the facts independently. After you see we near CBS kebia ebi etimi jijiji ho asem ye bese ye ka say is it justifiable bit me design common pepe amani beje wo se be design common pepe facts that surround us same way ni nyina ne say what kojeje nkwara teacher motivation but teacher motivating abaye de etwa so bia ni so ye de oje
that's just one of them no that's just one of them but here can say in the whole senior high school thing yeah free senior high school okay oh yeah BMBM there even today yes even today yes oh and so when they watch him say teacher motivation but here can say some schools and am so munya duane pama nkoda na parents are yes okay yanka say beboa na mama nkoda na aduane also mudi ya te say schools bu okra that the GS for confirm here say schools bu ye cho mo light mu because mun on the light bill ka
menua say bi o ka frache school management no enye ade huhu bia e de say de me no ye tifie na ye wo ma na ye wo yere so na ye nua ma no bu kra ye wo fa asefo timbe de e betra ye flo so na wono mama kwan no mu nyina aba na wo be ma say bi wo hwefie management na eno no enye ade bia e brusu bia the only difference that we know about there and the context no you are looking at about 1.2 million students are buying the ehwem if you a team no say bi ye timi ya konhoma be ma no eben oba so no ede eben na etoda wan hwe bia na akonhoma sika no kure no bu okure timi ede bia na eho timi delay kakra the only challenge I nyaye when it comes to yenua ne sem maybe a twa mo encheye yenya some disruptions within your supply chain mze abra sika no ho ko atwe sika ho inflation cost so afi say dollarization ni ade no your suppliers no uka so no mfa suppliers ne nkwa obeka to so mfanko na ma go jo mfanko so the supply ne konne due to inflationary pressure no say na what the more 100,000 cedis ne ko ya 3 months time also ma di sika no obeko na sika na ho ade no so ya de ehwe this abra no de o kan no so onye de mfanko na sabre no kwa de etwam wo hokra dadadadadadada yetwam wo dadadada sisi am no ka say school bia ni ho a ono betima ka say obi a aduane nyade eni ho of course wo buffer stock also there about 18 food items here there eko 18 food items no there could be a situation a school betima was 17 eze bia wo fie na bia wo Tom Brown wo asichiri wo gari wo atoko wo bia banche nanzo na bode nyade eni ho eno nchese bia oba no ntimi faduane nsiso anase bia oba no kwa adwuma kwa na so wa ntimi faduane nyade nsiso na de ko say ye ne say quickly enipa e wo so wo de sa bode ne ba no ne alert no da ye o de aba sa de no e nipa ho adwuma
until we now can eno if we audit mo ya kira mo say this is what it is
as I speak to you we don't have any record I was school bia mu say adwane ho asem ekwatwe na meba any bibisa na make cho say
no ya me hu video bi a gari bi a wode ngo afra bi some chema school nkoda
omo say de enwa ye
gari a ya de ngo kokko na afra ma mix it together na nkoda na be ready
me nim school kra onmo emenu yes ade but sebio ye tia santage mdomi Abraham wo say me bidi mi krom na start ye tia santage mdomi Abraham so wo frafo mu ba na bia wotimi ka banku na wotwi mako de momoni ana ko obi ti kra to so de bibu a ye kra de totu nkruma de twim ano no me domini ni mi di na minum nso gu so a ye me best meal say bia na kro na wo be ku abaka cho so be your time
da be your time
different na get
banku a watwi mu kwa kan we ya gari o ye di nso agu ye de ngwa gu so
me say bia na fa koma kwara bia tete ne cantonment so the point
no, but you can't justify that with Gary Ayadin Guaguso.
I'm coming.
Gary Ayadin Guaguso,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Say, minim menu cry etesa. But Stevie, even if you want to go by or wasam na or kana, yeah, tear class ye digare too. But the point I want to establish and the principle I want to build is say, when you talk about BBTCBA quality or we talk about quantity, in a lot of cases, let's be very real and honest to ourselves. Of course, there could be some peculiar challenges. I'll bet you many one school be one day woman no one more a preparation and koye. So one more jania many pa 1.2 million and no pa a year and number sebi yet if you grant so wo did your good fee sebia wo bema be a wepi unya ba ofi and unya bema ofi one for the name si jaswa minya ye can nipa mienu and 9 insia edutra ho eto no ma nyina mo so mo nyina no ajolofa one here taste no enyepe e be different. You have taste variations obohu say ye fair adwuma mu how de emfre nipa me so mo maduane no ayi pa ye mo obi atra residence on fan ka benku an on fan jollof you we need taste obi a de be different so into the fact say o taste ya we de different no enche say aduane no nya quality. You are cooking for about 1.3 million students 1.3 million students are not per year numero. Ubenya kora bi obeka just say and then say bigare try anya ne de. Sa nkwala na ubeko school bi mu obeka just say gare to no ne best meal no per bia no kora no konya bia ko de ope. So we have to consider all these variations. Okay. The subjectivity what enipa mu because say binya ba akofo. Who say 1.3 million students no. Ebi anenne okurape mai metron. Aduana oye mankora no. There could be isolated incident. But say na every day there is a problem with it. Over mass, there's a problem with it. Over Tamale Senior High, there's a problem with it. I mean, you look at the extent of it, and all said then there's a problem. But if one day there is an isolated incident, maybe I say, but what be no say hey, and I'm in. But let's be very real to ourselves. Yeah, you can say film, me call him, me nyoko feed the drama me. Me kwaye abomu so abomu a me ye me tuma kra na ede edigum na manumu a ntie be wie no obeti abomu ma hwe abaka se nam
no but won't me fair no and justify and nam ne ade ni nkoda na aduane mo I mean sometimes
nam need
so say do say aduane na okay I am saying sometimes bia ye dey see nkoda aduane so mu dia na ya tete
ade menka said there can be improvement in anything that we want to do.
Okay,
but you see the whole PR, the whole communique, to make it true and make it acceptable. Say when government decided to support parents by paying tuition and providing food, no, and no let me say we are still be was secondary schools, no, how where and you are not somehow can say to me quite training before free just the ban. I don't want to play the politics of it, but on the floor of parliament, there several MPs on multiple schools. What is the difference? The difference is that unlike previously where the head teachers were buying the 100%, this time around buffer stock is supplying the grains. About 70% of them, 30% still goes to the headmasters in monetary contributions. Okay. There is really no difference. Yes, we.
And I say they would pay to support feeding. No. The Niomoya no as a why there's no justification for it. Because also anyway, but I'll let you answer. But I'm sure your child is in a senior high school and you have some 0302211701 0302211701 1 ubet me and 2 ubet me and 3 ubet me and 4 so 0302211701 ubet me and 0302211702 number no so e wa homa screen so ubet me afa na wa frɛ yeah
they make can say said you feel mu no eto da wa hwia obi ukura ba dwen se bia milo ofie afi obi bie kitchen you know very say we no draw we no say milo no kwa asa enti sa abra no da no timi left here de enom ebu ha wonnam o the traffic mu ba uzo ba na flow ze kaje ebu kwa ti be do gate na no flow ze milo here de ebra
but no different from so shen kwada school
and make can say the same kwara nzo de no pepepe you were asichire asichire ni bia say bia 100 bags na here de for the whole term 10 bags na akọ third week ni me an hwe 6 week na here de ebesa one mutimi twi ba fast stop for na dwen here de esiso na ba. And so within the context, you know, what abontin no headmaster catch us say ne chichire san what abontin catch us o dey food shortage. Okay. But don't just say wo kwa ngora na ngasa nya bibia ngasa kwa nya dey eniu. Na headmaster akọkọbọ no dey ba say se bia na otwe mienu miensa dey anim no. Ya mfa bia meka ho be dey ebesa. Dey me pese me ka nyina na say yenti ase say eye human institution na e run. Nipa ho adwuma na ye dey ye. Baby a challenge will be no entempara so ye be kwani ayede yakosisi. That is the duty of the ministry and the duty of the minister.
Nti omo ye twa omo light to be kwakosisi omo nya light no.
Oh, say I mean I don't know the schools, okay. But if you are able to give me the list of the schools quickly ye be kwakosisi, but I don't expect to say bibi sa akra be de ebekoso, especially with the background say minim say recurring expenditure no aban de etua. Now last week ya buy the 250 million cedis na koi 100 million eko ba fast stock wa wono mo e supply the other 100 million no e bi ko electricity we carry expenditure no ne ade omo nti I am at the for
Mate Mamemfa Dennis Dennis me da se wa frɛ me enti wa dwenkyerɛ.
Hello, good morning sir.
Good morning Dennis, me enti o.
Your friend Dennis Nkasafi Agona Yakro. Nkasafi Agona Yakro.
Dennis me enti why? Me enti TV no tie o phone no na yenko.
Okay. I'm Pacho meba wo Yakro Senior High School. Na form 1. In the last term omo bi no, omo se akola no offer 30 cedis. Enko school na omo nkumbra asensi omo e dey say nkumbra no. Nti me say right. Se omo je nkola no 30 cedis na omo dey repair nkumbra na.
But also school your friend saying
Nyakrom Senior High School.
Nyakrom, okay. All right,
yeah.
you.
Now, my second question. But I consider 3. Almost say almost you to me figure no bom de me to me kind na. But almost you almost Beyonce parents. Into na me yenko meeting bia PT yenko meeting bia me nkase interest bia.
Okay.
They say the motivated teachers no. Mr. Say right, government in share motivation teachers na. Okay.
Also omutua. Yo medase. Yenko enfa na Bonsu. Na Bonsu. Bibia boko de mami nti o.
Na me asu ye kan. Awu ni oda mo afidi kase sa wo program here. Se ma fi oti ama kamaka kwa be dia rewo. If for sell the course of do je na kase okwetwa.
Mami nti we, mami nti.
Ya ni kase mi ni. Ni kini ankasa o mai tonku Ghana se sumanti ko be 1.something na wo shoma sika ni ba emaba wala baso na yo fa yo pani na tria to fono eni asem ye be so man pani eni mi yes oni ma mini free o na sa that ko na to materia eni ti super delicate Mate.
Medase. Pedro wa Madina say watching the best show live and clear inside Indianapolis, Kumasi Town, also Kesben Junction. Keep up the good work. Kwajo Boatin says, good morning, Samuel Kwajo Brace. Please tell Ghanaian politicians to think about Ghana Kakra and stop thinking about their own interest. Papa Piaga says, watching live from Achima Safo. If not Dr. Uzo Friakoto, Ghana wouldn't be known by agriculture. We believe in, okay, anyway. Yes. Bibisa question Bibisa.
I was say no one here can you say if there is no regulation and standards. Obia beka say obia be give you justifiable reasons. Now at the end of the day no what charge the open. And one here the beba your schools no nya papa. Sebi me de was here example. Say no krempo say teacher motivation. E be on mu person motivate your teachers. Close to 900 schools that Ghana and on mu kwa na kai say so motivate your teachers. Okay. Ebia no bizo je 30 cedis. Ana obi so
right and as I right.
And she say bia ni ho say obeji sika bia umoji yes amane. Na so far say GS dabi. GS na mka say. Who say challenge say wo ye schools no no. Say it has been with us, it's been systemic. Okay. And then kwa ni ebe ye
okay. Yo, Mate.
Challenge. Ma GS and
Mate. Medase. Ora kwesi kwa Director of Communications for Ministry of Education. Medase say o tie o share ye o Adom TV o tie o Asempa 94.7 FM. On behalf of Air Team no Medase pa Nnawotwi Yi ite say so ye be san share wo Nnawotwi Yi so na ye din komo about Ghana ya ma Ghana fan in time. From Samuel Kojo Brace. Good morning to you. Kwaswana share Adom TV on your pa edema.